Inside Prince Harry's Lighthearted reunion with King Charles. How Prince William feels about it, exclusive. On July 10, after a few tense, last-minute exchanges with Buckingham Palace officials. Prince Harry, along with his wife, Meghan Markle, and their two kids, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, finally reunited with his father, King Charles III, and stepmother, Queen Camilla, for a face-to-face gathering at Charles Highgrove House. According to a source, details of the meeting were carefully planned in advance, with privacy being a top priority. The staff at Highgrove was dismissed before Harry and Meghan and the kids arrived, reveals the source, noting that only a couple of Charles and Camilla's closest aides were allowed to remain. They didn't want anything to get out. The gathering was more low-key family get-together than official sit-down. Highgrove is Charles' secluded and relaxed country estate in Gloucestershire. Certain topics were off-limits, says the source.
Tired of messy watermelon prep? The crisp taste 2-in-1 watermelon cutter slices neat cubes quickly, then switches to a retractable fork for easy serving with less mess. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/3 before it's gone.
Last May, Harry, who stepped back from royal duties when he and Meghan moved to Montecito, California, in 2020, said Charles, 77, wasn't speaking to him because of his unsuccessful legal battle to have his taxpayer-funded security reinstated when he's in the UK. They all agreed beforehand that they would not discuss any topics making headlines in the press, adds the source, including the court case. The main focus was Archie and Lilibet. While Harry, 41, last saw his father during a brief visit to Clarence House in September 2025, Meghan, 44, and the kids hadn't seen the king since June 2022. The king and queen wanted personal time with their grandchildren, and they wanted it to be lighthearted and positive, the source reveals. The point of the meeting was to spend time with them, and that was the only thing on the agenda, adds the source, noting that having Archie, 7, and Lilibet, 5, in attendance was a non-negotiable. Charles and Camilla, 79, would only agree to the meeting if the kids were coming. The trip almost didn't happen. After initially announcing in late June that the family planned to head across the pond together, a Sussex rep said on July 4 that Meghan and the children would travel separately and meet Harry outside London due to security concerns. 2 days later, Harry claimed his invitation to stay at Buckingham Palace had been abruptly withdrawn, a sentiment the palace promptly refuted. Everything the palace does is planned at least 2 months in advance, says the source. There's no way they could plan for a guest last minute, and Harry knows that. Adding to the drama, it was revealed on July 7 that Harry had lost his $67 million privacy suit against the publisher of the UK's Daily Mail. His claims that the British newspaper unlawfully obtained information were dismissed. The logistics put Charles in an uncomfortable predicament. He has to walk a very fine line, says the source. He is Harry's father and would like to do almost anything to make his son feel comfortable. But as king, he knows even the appearance of influencing security decisions could create political controversy. He sees himself as protecting the family and the crown, but those two goals don't always align. Harry's estranged brother, Prince William, was watching how things played out during the Sussexes' time in the UK, though they were separated by roughly 12 miles at one point. On July 7, Harry attended an Invictus event at Chatham House in London around the same time as William visited the London Welsh School in Hanwell, West London. The siblings did not interact. William has become cautious, says the source, adding that rebuilding trust between the brothers is going to require more than a simple conversation. Still, the source says William and his wife, Princess Kate, both 44, appreciated Meghan's gesture to bring the kids to meet with Charles. Kate values harmony, but she also supports where William is emotionally, shares the source. She would love for things to come together and be repaired, but will support William and his timeline. Given that things went well with Charles and Camilla, there is a chance Harry and Meghan could score an invitation to the royal family's holiday celebrations. That idea has been floated as a possibility, so that William and Kate and their kids could see them at the next visit, says the source. But it remains to be seen whether Harry and William can make progress. There's still a lot of hurt, and it's going to take time to heal, notes the source. Meetings can be reassuring, but they won't change things too dramatically. the relationship between Harry and William will never be what it used to be.